I need to shrink this new image. Hold on a sec. There we go. I'll probably have to resize it again once the chat's showing. But if you guys were paying attention on my socials, my character Alessandra got married. Yay! So now she and Awesome Tom are eternally bonded. It was really cute. We did it late Wednesday night because we went out to dinner beforehand and we weren't sure how soon we'd be done to get back in time. So we did it at 10 o'clock in the evening. But it was fine. I didn't mind it being an intimate wedding. But it is time for the bridal gown to be gone for now. I did do the little ladies. What the hell am I saying right now? I did do the Little Ladies Day event, so I did get this new outfit, and you probably saw it if you saw the proposal screenshot I posted the week prior. Okay, let me fix my chat image on the... There we go. Perfect. Perfect. It's a perfect size. Yes, yes. Just don't highlight it in OBS. Thank you. Okay. The reason why I was starting a little later than planned is I updated OBS and it got rid of my automatic screen. I am not fully awake. It got rid of my automatic scene switcher settings. They are all gone. So I'm having to manually mute and unmute the microphone and the game sound. But I'm here. We're here. Hopefully I can get through this without too much trouble. I have been waiting all week to play this. It helped that I got my physical copy of Hello Kitty Island Adventure to tide me over until today. It's a really cute game. I like it. Alright, let's see now. What minion do I want to have out for Uday? I want to have the flower basket minion. What did we just pass? I usually try to have a minion that's matching like whatever occasion is going on in the game. I wish you could like sort these. Something to just make it a little easier. Like, I know they have a search function, but it's just like, I can't remember everything's names. I know these things on sight. You know what? I got bacon bits recently from the Moogle tomestones before the patch released, so I'll have that out for today. You hungry, little buddy? You wanna eat? Good little piggy. Good little piggy. Alright, piggy, let's go. We've got to head to Solution 9. There we go. Oh, we'll do that. Turn on one of these bad boys. And, now we can go. Gotta save every penny. It all counts. We want to go here. Neon Stein. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, the music's getting a little louder, so I'm gonna turn the game audio down a bit. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright. Ethernet. Janstein. Ah. I remembered my water. Shale said she left this machine running to process more of the data from the field station. Is it done yet? A glimmer of the past. What is this, a desk? Where is this? Ah, Alessandra, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for Namati. She should arrive shortly. Alessandra, glad to see you here too. Hello. Let's speak of the devil. Let's catch each other up, shall we? Right. I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back into Leola and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left by Luja's mother as well as Sven's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Galuja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sven. She's been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sven's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sven is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter, the highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She's unwell and Ishtola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Much as I'd love to join you in the break room, I'd rather not overwhelm our guests with too many new faces. Better to keep investigating the activities of our new Sven. Alphino and Arunvel have taken it upon themselves to attend to the people of Alexandria. So many are still struggling to deal with recent events, and they hope to make a difference by lending them a sympathetic ear. So, where is this break room? Poor guy. Oh, he's missing Kakiwa. I knew it!
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphere was created. The original Queen Sphere of Alexandria.
I think you're right.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphere died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia? And who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphere of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
Wow, 400 years.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Poor girl.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Someone was lying. I wonder if she remembers who put her in that. Probably not if they did it immediately after she got attacked. What would Otis do if he were here? What can I do? The original's Queen Sphene. We'll tell her what she wants to know, then we'll decide what we need to do. We turned up her chamber when we searched the Meso terminal. Safe to say none of us had anticipated this development. The treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead remains uncertain. God, why am I having a hard time today? Wake up alone in that distant future, and seemingly by no choice of your own. You can hardly blame her for reacting as she did. I do not believe that you are lying, so please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kryl for now. This must be so overwhelming.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Yashtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Your comrades you can rely on.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment.
Yep.
Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long.
Yep.
I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
But I can't even imagine what that would be like.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
I don't think that'll make her happier, but if she wants to.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We could go together.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
Seekers of eternity. Sphene asked me not to call her by her title. I understand why, but it feels strange. Yeah, we gotta keep it on the down low for now till we figure out who's controlling the imposter. Come on, we'll give Sphene the grand tour. Thank you as well, Alessandra, for your kindness. The endless Sphene. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Give me the money! Oh, pardon me. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Shale said that she chose the outfit herself. Once I've changed, I shall join you outside. Okay. It's interesting that they have a whole bunch of beds and desks. I wonder if this is kind of like a mini barracks or dormitory, I guess. Ishtola and Alisei left for the government sector. They wanted to discuss how to go about treating those afflicted with lightning. Admirable. I don't know how they keep going without so much as a short break. I haven't gone outside in a while. Shale decrypted more of my mother's records, so I've been spending a lot of time reading them. Even if she can walk, she's still far from fully recovered. We'll have to take care not to push her too hard. And now we wait.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
It fits you well.
Oh, that really suits you.
Mm-hmm. It looks ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll. Does look like jogging wear.
For one so well traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
A moment before you head out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
Okay.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
The imposter!
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret.
Makes sense to me.
For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
As long as we keep Sphene's identity under wraps, it should be safe enough to walk around the city. Still, we can't be too cautious while the simulant's off doing whatever it is she's doing. You take care out there. You got it. To the city! You know, now that I think about it, it's actually quite on point that I brought bacon bits since they used one of their pork seeds to help her. Okay, where did they go? They went to the info center. I saw someone linking that. That's one of the horse mounts. I have them. I think the only one I don't have is the nightmare one, but that's not required to get the Kieran mount. So this is Alexandria. Despite being inside a tower, it feels as though I'm out in the open. And though the sights are nothing like I remember, Electrope is still everywhere I look. It is a strange yet familiar place. It does kind of feel like you're outside. It's very big. That lady wants to talk with Lamity, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Alessandra choose? Let's explain the sights. I wonder who Wookamat's talking to. Arcade, Waynode, government sector, Wookamat. Well, they're right in front of us, why not? The lady talking to Lamyati just came back from Tuliolal. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Limblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliolos leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping and buying stuff with things called tombstones and crying at a grind over mounts. The Endless Fiend gave Alessandra and Lamati a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Boklamat. I hope it's comforting to her to make those comparisons. If you attune to Aido 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes aether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. 'Tis heartening to see them available again, for the use of one and all. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget. My parents, Otis, Zelenia, I want to remember them all. I'm reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. But they have to learn. They have to learn to let go and remember. You can do both. Thanks for your help, Alessandra. I hope Josephine will feel at home here one day. The joy of spying stars between faint gaps in the clouds is absent here. It is a fine thing to be sheltered from the thunder and rain. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Alessandra and I told her about the places we could see from here. Really? That's great! Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We could take a break there. Where is that? Oh, okay. So yeah, they went to the Nexus. Well, near it. They went near it. I know they made an adjustment to how sprint works. Curious to test what happens when the timer runs out. Does feel like a faster run. Slightly. Very slightly. Oh, so even if I stop, it's still got it. That's why I couldn't see a change. Okay, hold on a sec. I want to see this inside the map. So that's the jog. Yeah, it is a difference. That's cool. All right. What should I get? I understand this cafe was named for the different races who appear as a mosaic of colors when they gather here. What an inspired idea. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Svi, Alessandro, the two of you go ahead and order first. We're gonna have a problem?
So many different drinks. I can't decide.
The choice paralysis.
Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you though, Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part.
What?
Have you decided as well?
Okay. Okay, I'm conflicted. See, on the one hand, I would probably go with the sweet cocoa, but I usually try things. I'm willing to try things. So, if she likes this Dali drink, I'm willing to try it with the understanding that I might dislike it. I might dislike it a lot. I don't know. But let's give it a try. I'll try it too.
2 Dali coffees then. The beans make for dark roasts that are quite aromatic. I find the sharp flavor invigorating, though a dash of milk can be a wonderful complement.
Can you put milk in mine, please?
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
Those are cool cups.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people.
Well, they actually showed her pick it up. Are you disappointed?
But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
You could be a part of it again if you
The
wanted.
weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone?
Oh, that guy looks like Otis.
I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
You're not helping, little young man.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
Look, you know, we're strangers too. You can become someone here if that's what you want.
Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain.
Okay. Hey, girl.
Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
You're not alone. Speaking of which, since they were playing Final Fantasy IX music, I would love it if Soken does an arrangement of You Are Not Alone. I love that. Love that song. Michael, you come to watch with me? Meow. I want to check something really quick. Hold on. Okay, good. Thank you for indulging me. Back to the game. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I usually don't get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Alessandra. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it could probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on TrueView. Thanks. You need to pick where you want to sit. I can't have you on the keyboard or the mouse pad, okay? No. Right. Yeah, I think that's technically closer. Oh, you're gonna end up bonking your head against Mike. That's no good. That's not a good price. I don't don't know if you could hear him purring. Probably not, given what I have the mic set to currently. I need to play with the filter settings some more. Alright, True. I can't wait to do the normal raids. That is for tomorrow. I'm excited. It's a good kitty, Cole, but you need to sit down and not on the mouse pad. What happened here? Ugh. Hey, are you alright? He was this way when we arrived. He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger is past, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Poor guy. It'll be okay. You got this. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. I have a way. Oh, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed? That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I'm loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden, but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the family should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Alessandra? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. Courier of Light strikes again. I'm truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back there. I would like to know the family's reactions. You know, there have been people in Tuliolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Cole is on the move. Yeah, go up there, Cole. Go up there. Go on the tower. Go on. Go on. Go up here. Go. I need you away from the mouse pad. Thank you, Cole. Let's deliver these keepsakes to the families. So there are 4 items in total to deliver? Right, 3 for people on Trueview, and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Alessandra? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Alright, we know the drill. Let's go. I will be back, Arcadian. I will be back. A little talkie point over here. I'll tell you, this crazy weather fluctuating between hot and cold is not helping my congestion at all. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around Trueview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone pass down on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Is there anything you need? Entrusted to you by Malachite, this keepsake has been carefully wrapped for delivery. Here. Ah, so Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that, not when it's something that belonged to my parents. Who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now I find myself wondering about this and that. Like how much longer I can afford to muck around with my brothers. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite. For me, I'm like a super sentimental person, and I don't like throwing things out unless I have to. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to Tuliolal. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Namaki, Wilklamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolal know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. Don't take one of those things. I know you're scared, but don't take one of those things. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. The owner's dead, and they'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a neo-regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Fiend herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but... Sorry, I need to clear my head. That's everyone on TrueView. Let's go to the Neon Stein. Wait. Looking at these vending machines. Genot's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but jail wouldn't let me. I wonder if it's had alcohol. So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. So we'll go around the block. Oh wait, no, we're going over here. Oh, those are cool bikes. Huh? Are you talking to me? Oh right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Of course, you're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep that championship belt. It was at the infusion station in the government sector. It wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. Oh, was he the one that got mad because I beat Honeybee, or because the one girl was supporting me after she lost to me? Felt it fiend to her face. You're the Arcadian fighter who was desperate for souls. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lathander. I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen... I keep saying Squeen! I took Squeen... See? I took Queen Fiend's words to heart and found a new job. One where I could put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. Not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that's survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Nanity once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an Endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people will find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming Endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Poor guy. This one. I'm glad I'm the way I am. It's my parents' gift to me, and how I was able to learn more about them, and about myself. You're a tough kid, Galuja. You're very strong. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Avasandra. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. It is kind of weird though, like, who is and isn't getting affected to certain degrees by the neo-regulators. Wait, which... Taking this little sliver of an alley. Da 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 da. Malachite seems to be doing better. Those we spoke with all harbored anxiety towards death. There's hardly an unnatural sentiment to have, and yet... Done with your deliveries? We've just gotten back ourselves. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? At least everyone took theirs. Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. You see, it's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we shared with our loved ones. Yeah. And when they passed away and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Yeah. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Bye. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walk to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. But once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Huh. Is that? Oh, the imposter! With that... The simulant! That bitch! She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Yes. Where did she go? Did she go that way? That was my first time seeing the simulant. Though she was smiling, something about her scared me. It's a strange feeling pursuing one's spitting image. Where does she want us to go, I wonder? Simulant headed into the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. Let's go. I don't like this. What is she up to? Did we lose her?
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Up there! Ah!
Huh? Hey, are you alright?
For you!
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
Who the F are you?
I know that voice.
Who is it?
You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping, the key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Are you an idiot? I'm not giving you crap. You asked me that after you tried to kill me?
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
They wouldn't know anything because they'd be dead.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless.
She wouldn't have done that.
I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
You were a bitch.
Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew. And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
What do you stand to gain by doing this?
You're speaking to me. Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
It's not possible.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
Alex?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology. He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. Calyx, you always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
You bitch.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
No way. We will face whatever you throw at us. It was a cool track, though. What a cruel thing to say to Sveen. Are you alright, Alessandra? Forgive me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Girl, it's okay. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sveen. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart that they love. They just don't know. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens there's something that only you can do right this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here for centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Fiend. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. Oh, I didn't realize he could perch on your shoulder. That's cute. We heard about the ambush. You seem to have weathered it well, but try to avoid straining yourself. Do you hear me? Don't worry, Cinnamon Roll. I'm okay for now. To think that Kryle's parents were once members of Preservation. We've given the others a summary, but we can wait on the details if you need some rest. Are you feeling alright? The sign might yield some clues.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphean, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by Preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Let's go find him.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for Preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the Storm Surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, Would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calix, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
We can't leave them to their own devices.
No, we cannot. We must learn exactly what he is plotting.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you.
Aww.
I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Sure.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
In the world of Sven's memories, the town was already submerged. Given their dire circumstances, I expect the people considered stripping the castle for materials to rebuild. With a structure to endure even now, it speaks to its importance to the Alexandrians, as well as their resilience. Calix determines how many will become endless, but leaves the choice of who in the hands of the people. Is this his idea of fairness, or does he simply not care? Perhaps he considers all to be worthy of salvation. Oh, but it's too early for such speculation. I'm working on securing a route to the Foundation sector. Please sit tight for a while. According to the records from Yue Yawada, my mother was investigating orogenics for her own research into souls. There was map data for orogenics in the records, and that's how we learned about the castle and the Foundation sector. At last we have a plan. Let's make it count. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly but surely. Right. I believe I've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Galuja. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. That's right, because Otis was teaching him. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Let's go! Take this to resolution. There you are. Though it was but from a distance, I remember the sight of Alexandria's castle in the virtual domain. I wonder how it looks now compared to then. Calyx has all but invited us, so we must assume that we are expected. Oblivion's given us permission to use the lift. It's nice when things can move quickly. From here, we head to the very bottom of Everkeep. I can't help but feel nervous returning there after so long. It'll be alright. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow our instructions. According to Tishel Jaw's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenics. The castle is at the heart of the inner section. So, upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Alessandra, take this communicator with you. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Got it. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get this going. Alright, dungeon time, dungeon time. Whee! Alright, cutie puff.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Oh, this is pretty. Stop there. Oh, I got two casters. I wonder how bad Pictomancer's gonna feel with the recent change.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
I'm sorry, Wanda. Cole's already in your spot. This is so pretty, this track. I love this song.
detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Target. Fuck. Shit. This opportunity to try and fix something that keeps getting in my damn way. Okay, so best bet is probably to stay near the boss. All right, dude. All right. Shit, shit, shit. What is this gonna do? Oh, oh. Okay, he's going that way. Shit. Yay!
Now, proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
Okay, yeah, so this stuff is better, so I'll need on the healing gear.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting
Oh, there it is.
Preservation's terminal is in this place.
So huge.
Hold on. Someone's down communications. Stay alert.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Upgrade it. Oh no. My inventory's full now. Interesting, I see. So whichever way his thing is facing, that's the slice that's gonna go off. Oh, 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 sorry. Oh, crap. We're here? Alright. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more.
I can't take any of the other jobs gear for now. I need to clean up my inventory. I should have put away the stuff they gave me from the quest. Heal. Put some holy. Whoa, Black Mage, careful. Go on, cool, go on. I'll save it. It's just the one I'll save it.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
I wonder what this is gonna be. Is that a shield? Valiapira.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
It looks like a chess piece. like old style chess piece. I'm guessing these guns are gonna be used.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this?
Oh shit, oh shit. Oh no, okay, I get it. How did it determine which
Let us
ones it
introduce
set
more
off?
weaponry.
Is it like a chest? Oh no. Over here. Is it like a chessboard then? Alright. Oh. Sorry, Pictomancer, I'm sorry.
Let us see what this yields.
Alright, I need to put this on. I just saved my ass.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
So it's gonna do a thing when it hits those... Okay, I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. Oh, fuck.
Still alive. How unfortunate.
Sorry. It's a lot to keep track of.
For you to die here.
At least now
save you
they
trouble
understand it's my first time, but that still sucks. Okay, so it is a cross. Is it because it's 4 cubes? Was the other one 4 cubes? I can't tell. Well, so long as they're able to dodge, they might be able to do it, but I don't know if he's got some big... Yeah, well... Oops, that's gonna hurt.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Queen Eternal. Okay. Yeah, I think they might be able to finish it if they can stay alive. Especially if they think to use a limit break. Yeah, they got this. Good job.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Okay. Where are you hiding, Calyx? So the trap was sprung as expected. Shaylin's fiend shouldn't be far behind.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sven and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
Hey, cool. Mel?
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away.
Aww.
As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sven.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
Aye, cool.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sven?
Sven?
What?
What happened? Where are we? Huh?
What happened?
We got teleported.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else. You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
It's not yours anymore.
Ah, noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm.
Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia! Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her. The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide!
Damn right.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Don't worry, girl. Oh yeah, there's that theme. Listen to that arrangement, it's so good! And what's sad is I have to get out of it so I can empty my bag and repair my armor from dying twice. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. Start. Oh, but that music sounded so good. Go over here. Hold on. Could deal with the dancer part at least. Oh, I forgot to get one more materia to this one too. There. Respect. Mage. There we go. All right. Alright, so I actually also need to use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna leave you here with the kill music. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Put earbuds back in my ears. That's a cool shot. Alright, let's queue up. Hopefully it won't take too long for us to fill up the duty partner. Look at how cool she looks though. Look at that! That is so cool. Warriors of light from other dimensions, I summon thee!
Selenia Triantafili.
What a name.
Royal Knight of Alexandria and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh, the other healer's Rothgar. That's cute. I think the tanks are unsure which one's gonna tank. Dark Knight it is.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
He's not the one you should be protecting.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
I figured that out too late. My bad.
My divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
But also get out of the damn way. God, it is so hard to see that power break. Okay, it's gonna switch.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria!
Okay.
Heavens roar!
I think I get it now. I think I get it now. I think I get it. So when she's doing the purple thing, I have to pay attention to which is gonna go off first.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I don't doubt it.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight! For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike! No more games!
Quickly, away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
Why did those people get hit? Get this person up.
My steel! There is no escape! Surge!
Oh, she's doing the thunder one? Damn it.
Have at you!
Oh, I should not have gone into that. I didn't realize walking into that was gonna put a bleed on me. I guess that's why the others died. shit.
I know this is merely a reconstruction. And
Oh, you need to move.
I have pledged my life to the kingdom. Have at you! My resolve shall never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen! I will die before I yield!
Shoot.
Have at you!
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, so India save first. There we go. It is so hard to see on this floor. Oh. Oh.
that's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
My steel! Rage and royal!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Home stretch, home stretch.
Taste my steel! Rage and royal!
Phew.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
No. Thank you for keeping me from harm. That must have been a party doing it together.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective?
Because it's stupid and not possible.
With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
Won't let you touch anyone on any reflection.
You are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything.
Says who?
Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
The tiara. Is it still there? The hell does it even do? Selenia was kind, but she could be stern. Full of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Alessandra.
Selenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
They teleported us here.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth, that raises some questions.
Yep, they probably interacted with the Asians.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Be careful. I don't know if that crown is a trap.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories.
Probably.
In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. A tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
Sure, I trust you.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
Where's Selenia? Alex seems to consider the reflections naught but fields to be harvested for his endless. I do not make a habit of dismissing the assertions of others out of hand, but I cannot abide such callous disregard for life. The interference made it impossible to locate you and prevented link pearl transmissions besides. Apologies that we couldn't be there for the critical moment, but as usual, you found a way to handle matters. Based on the geographic data I gathered, it seems the inner section containing the castle served as a residential area during the early stages of Everkeep's construction. The outer section was then added when they expanded the structure into its present-day shape. I expect the system to dry the earth was installed so they could build a stable foundation on submerged land. I'm glad everyone's safe. The Endless Fiend was just a projected image outside living memory, so it was a bit of surprise to see an actual item that belonged to her. On the way back, I asked Shale why the tiara might have been in the throne room. She believes it was being used to record Sven's actions. There's no way to tell now whether or not it was in her knowledge. But I can't be used for questionable ends anymore, so we can at least take comfort in that. I just worry it's being tracked. The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time can tell, and at present we have no further leads on Calyx. Now perhaps maybe you could take a moment to contact our friends. It'd be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. Why are you making me choose? Can't they just all come? Well, I'm gonna go with the stroller, because we are trying to figure out how to go between worlds ourselves, and I don't know if we've figured out how to manipulate the key to do so yet. If it isn't Alessandra, is something the matter? Would you come over here and maybe bring others with you? So preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Garson. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sectors to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Oh good, I do get to contact all of them, thank God. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you are faring. Calyx. Well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. It is well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. You know, people might start freaking out. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Sven. fact is plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, isn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Yes, hello? Alessandra? For you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? No, we dealt with stuff. What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to its citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milo shortly to see how he is responding to his treatment. You've met him before with lemon tea, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have the time. Oh, I'm glad they're helping him. Good. Isn't he just outside? Alessandra, this is a surprise. Has Wuklamat gotten into trouble again? No, she's fine. I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Okay, I made my daily phone calls. I thought I heard Alice yelling. I hope everything is alright. She's just upset she didn't come with me. I see you were able to reach everyone. That as well. It irks me to think we're being led on by Calyx, but I'll do my best to find clues of his passage. I'll take a look at the preservation terminal. Hopefully there'll be something useful. Being able to contact people so far away so easily can do wonders for your peace of mind. Link pearls really are convenient things. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? The people are... all sorts of hubbub. They finished treating Milos? Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphinote's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself with becoming endless, while becoming endless remains an option. I've been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Cryle. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Ishtola as well. I'll help you. It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right. Let's go to Milos's apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Hmm. Lana T told me all about Milos. She said he was around my age but couldn't leave his bed. I'd like to go meet him next time. Maybe we can be friends. Calyx is more clever than anyone and has any right to be, but I'll sniff him out somehow. Just leave it to me. Residential sector. Oh, there's a vista here. Really? Look out. Alright, which way am I? Okay. I guess this door opens. There we go. But now I need to go to the other side. Well, it acted like it would go through, but I guess not. Here then? There we go. It's so good to see you again, and a delight to know that you and Elsie are friends. She's been very kind to us. There you are. Next time something is in the offing, you'd better remember to call on me. Look, Milos is sitting up. I'd seen the treatment before, so I knew it would work, but it's still so amazing. Alice and Ishtola are miracle workers. I understand my endless self visited Milos often. I will keep quiet so as not to draw suspicion. Hello. You came before, with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now. Just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
I'm glad you didn't do that.
You feel different now? Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you. Alisaie.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Aren't there a lot around here, though?
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
Go to Tuliyola.
You two would be more than welcome in Tuliyola.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Aww.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real, and it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria.
Yeah.
In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
As I traded Milos with Angelo, I couldn't help but think of Gabu and Halric. I wonder how they've been doing. Yeah, I hope he's doing okay. Wish the Endless Fiend could have been here to see Milos. I wish he was. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Go, let us return to the back room, and on the way let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. That's very thoughtful of you.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
No. Don't.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
He's gonna activate him.
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria?
They'll all be dead.
The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
I bet.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands. A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Oh no.
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident, for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
Erenville, what is it?
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ill tidings, I take it.
Erenville says there's sentries attacking people outside.
In the outskirts too? You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's just outside, so we'll use the teleport, Ethernet to get out. Oh, I got a Zelenia card. Nice. That's some slightly good luck. I don't see Erenville. I pray he hasn't come to harm. The people here took care of me, giving me food and making sure I was alright. I can't bear to imagine the soldiers hurting them. So this is how it is outside. These clouds. But never mind. Finding Erenville is what matters right now. Things have settled down here. But I still see no sign of Erenville. Let's split up and look for him. Guluja, Sveen, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Let's go find our boy! Leave him alone! Thank you, oh thank you. Erenville, are you okay? That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help us, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most of us paid no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. Once here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. I did not expect to see you again so soon. Allow me to thank you again for your earlier help. We responded to Shale's call as quickly as we could. Others are out keeping an eye on the soldiers nearby.
Thank you, Alessandra, for protecting everyone.
But you shouldn't have had to. None of this would have happened if I could control the soldiers. Nolan thought that Kaloja might have been behind the attacks. They know that he would never make the soldiers do them harm. Even so, he feels responsible for the machine's actions. It's a misplaced burden, and I pray it drives him not to despair. The situation here appears to have been resolved, but I doubt we've seen the last of such incidents. I didn't expect to see Malachite out here. Given his own trouble, I wondered if he'll be alright.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Why?
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
You're taking the souls in Aether.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
What happened?
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the Sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on True View threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, hold on.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you.
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Right. She doesn't have a regulator on. Where's Sphene?
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Okay. Careful.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
Because Calyx is a douche.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Watch out.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
You would have both been dead.
Are you alright?
Oh, is that the two Lelifos? No.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Like the 12, you were all unharmed. A small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep. No members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. First attacks came shortly after the announcement that neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Guloja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Namity just talked with the Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. Yeah, I'd say they'd have to evacuate. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Guloja. This powerlessness, I can abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Sphene, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together we'll get through this. Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? Sure. Malachite and his fellows are tending to the deceased. His trauma must make the work difficult, but he's determined to do what he can. Couriers and cleaners are clearing the way the wrecks of vehicles and soldiers. It's the first step to getting things back to normal. Pains me that my people are made to suffer even more after so much hardship and tragedy. You and yours saved many lives. I cannot thank you enough. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? Well, we've got the robots to stop attacking. You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keep a close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Ishtola and Alice. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. Oh wait. Determination. Is he there? Oh, he's projecting himself there.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
It's not an answer.
The time is come to pose a new question.
Free from death, but at what cost? Life, a legion lost. Does this have a title with it? Seeker of Eternity. I don't want to put that on. I don't believe in that. I couldn't fight them, and I couldn't even get my authority back when it was stolen. So what good am I? I need to find a way to be more useful. Raha and Afano patrol the city, while Ishtola and Alice continue treating living sickness and those injured in the attack. I shall stay here to help coordinate efforts, so I suggest taking the opportunity to get some rest. For the time being, the plan is to send out rotating patrols while I attempt to determine exactly what happened with the King of Resolve's authority. While a more comprehensive solution would be preferable, it's difficult to commit anything knowing Calyx might have already accounted for the possibility. We've no choice but to be ready to respond in multiple ways at a moment's notice. Gosselin is helping us coordinate efforts with the administration here in Alexandra. We have to work hand in hand to assure that the people can get back to their normal lives. I worry about Galuja, though. I know he's still frustrated that he couldn't do anything to stop the machines. If only there was a way to take his mind off things. I will dedicate myself first to healing magics, so I may help treat people's wounds. It will be a time-consuming process to reacquire my abilities, but a necessary one that I dare not rush, even though there's no telling when Calyx will make his next move. We set up patrols outside, so I came back here to see how things are. Unfortunately, although we stopped the rampaging hover cargos, now we have to deal with delays in electro transport and slowdowns in production. Complications will likely continue for some time. Well, get out of this room. There's some more relaxing music. We'll do this. So that's it for now. Tomorrow I will work on unlocking and doing the second set of the Arcadian normal raids. That's gonna be fun. I'm curious to see how that goes. This isn't as like strenuous a cliffhanger as 7.1 was, wondering what the hell was up with Sveen coming back. But this Calyx guy is annoying. I get the feeling that if he feels like he's already solved what he imagines to be his problem with human bodies, I'm guessing now he wants to try and figure out a way to reach the other shards without having the key. Or maybe just trying to figure out how to get the key from us if he wasn't able to come up with something that could defeat us. We'll see. We will see. So, let me check the state of things. Okay, that's fine by me. So, for those who joined me today, thank you for being here. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Give me a follow. That'll help me with my goals here on Twitch. For those watching in the future, thank you for checking out my VODs. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to find out when more will be uploaded, or if I can upload a song to my main channel. Hopefully things get warmer, that'll definitely help. It's already we've already passed the spring equinox, and it's still fluctuating between hot and cold. Oh my god. Anyway, that's all for now. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.